folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. He's going to score.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They finish off the scoring drive. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So Florida's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. It's just...
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Gators' offense is on the move now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's second down. is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Glass. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Receiver in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Blocked by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Now, a 4th down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, 3rd down and 1, and you allow a sack. Listen, I'm not a coach, but whenever I see a play like that on 3rd and 1, and you throw it instead of running it, it's just a head-scratcher. And to make matters worse, they end up with a sack for a loss.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Fights off a defender. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the tailback's got it again. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Gators are in the red zone now. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. He'll hand it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pass rush closing in.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figured. Pressure here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Move it to the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Freeman. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab by the receiver. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
It's the fake spike, looking to throw it now. And they've got him on the blitz. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Grab down the middle. It's Glass. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Pulls it in. It's glass. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quick throw to his receiver. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They stop him, but it's a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. First down, we're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Out over the middle. It's Glass. The defense scoops it up. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense. Possession, but he's still short of the marker. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Can he get there on the ground? They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. He does.
Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes the grab. It's Pringle. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Grinding away on the ground. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Takes the handoff again. He breaks free. Here he goes. That's the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
What a long run for the touchdown. Well, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? He keeps it. QB draw. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. It's a shotgun run call. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Able to convert on 3rd down. Fresh set of downs from the 22. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and it's caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chrissy, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Gators offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive, loose football, scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return. This defense comes up with the takeaway. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Chewing clock with the running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Ball handed off. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And the Gators will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down.
QB slicing. No gain on the play. Third down.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.